Do you remember when your child was 3? They would run to you for every tiny scratch, every bug they found, every little thought. You were their whole world. But lately, something has changed. The mama, look, has been replaced with I'm fine. And the papa, listen, has turned into please leave my room. In many Indian homes, we mistake silence for decency. We think if a child isn't talking back, they are being good. But often, that silence is a wall. They aren't just keeping secrets, they are keeping you out. Today, we're exploring why children stop sharing, and how you can become the person they want to talk to again. The truth is, kids don't stop talking because they have nothing to say. They stop because they've learned that sharing isn't safe. In our culture, we often listen with the intent to correct, not to understand. When they tell us about a mistake, we immediately jump to, Main Peli Hai Kahada, or look at Sharma Ji's son. Every time we react with judgment, a brick goes up in that wall. By the time they are teenagers, the wall is so high you can't see over it. They start thinking, if I tell mom, she'll get worried. If I tell dad, he'll get angry. They aren't trying to hurt you, they are trying to protect themselves from your reaction. Here is the aha moment: your child doesn't need a judge, they need a safe harbor. They need to know that even if they've messed up, your love is bigger than their mistake. If you want them to tell you the big things later, you have to listen to the boring small things now without interrupting or lecturing. So, how do we break the wall? Tool 1, the 10-minute no judgment zone. Spend 10 minutes a day just listening. No advice. No in my day stories. Just tell me more. When you stop being a police officer and start being a journalist, the dynamic changes. They stop feeling interrogated and start feeling heard. Tool 2, share your own vulnerability. Indian parents are often taught to appear perfect. But perfection is intimidating. Share a story of a time you failed or felt scared. When they see your human side, they feel it's okay to show theirs. It bridges the gap between authority and relationship. Tool 3, validate, don't fix. If they say, I hate school, don't say, education is important. Instead, try, that sounds really tough. What's making it feel that way? Validation is the key that unlocks the door they've locked. It's about letting them feel their feelings before you try to solve them. Why is this vital? Because if they can't talk to you, they will find someone else to talk to. In today's digital world, that someone else might not have their best interests at heart. You want to be the first person they call when life gets hard, not the last person to find out through a screen. Communication isn't a one-way street, it's a bridge. In our busy lives, we often forget to maintain that bridge until it's already broken. But a bridge can always be rebuilt, one brick at a time, through patience and the willingness to admit when we, as parents, have been too harsh. When they do start talking, resist the urge to lecture. Even if what they say scares you or goes against your values. If you shut them down the moment they are honest, they will go back into their shell. Silence is often a test to see if you can handle their truth. Parenting is a long game. The goal isn't just to have a well-behaved child today, it's to have a best friend in your adult child 20 years from now. It starts with the way you respond today, with an open heart rather than a pointed finger. Next time your child says I'm fine, don't just walk away. Sit with them. Be quiet. Let them know you're there whenever they're ready. Sometimes, the most important conversations happen in the silences we refuse to leave. Your presence speaks louder than any lecture ever could. Rebuilding trust takes time. If the gap has been there for years, don't expect it to close in a day. Be consistent. Keep showing up. Keep being the safe harbor. Eventually, they will realize that the storm outside is easier to handle when they have a home they can actually talk to. Thank you for being part of this journey. If this video helped you understand your child a little better, please subscribe. We're here to help you navigate the beautiful, complex world of Indian parenting with empathy and insight. Tell me in the comments, what was the last boring thing your child told you? Let's start the conversation there. Because every big secret starts as a small thought that just needed a safe place to land. Namaste.